over the mountains here. A lot of Raptor fans in attendance here as Lloyd, Corey Walden, Malcolm Miller was a member of the Raptors, Hernandez and Chris Boucher. Everywhere, even here in Las Vegas.
No, the visual of them in the NBA Finals.
Boucher, one of the guys they're looking to see some development from, native of Montreal, Quebec, played at Oregon with Adrian Griffith.
Cassidy will visit with Nick Nurse at some point during the course of this telecast. Nice little play.
Tell you, one of the things that has gone a little bit under the radar with respect to Golden State, Smiley Geach.
The NBA, truly nothing short of remarkable. I don't know that there's any straight line path to one of only 30 jobs in the entire world to be an NBA. What a job he did, Mark Jones.
Coached overseas in Great Britain. Actually, Messiah Ujiri there with the board. I'll tell you this about Nick Nurse. He is a very eclectic type of guy. Whistle and one. Evans.
His first coaching job, or one of his first coaching jobs as player coach, as you said, he spends over a decade in Britain.
On defense. Leading by 2 on the way here in the first quarter. Our second of 2 tonight. Wizards defeating the Pelicans in the first. Lloyd on a strong Bogart move to the
Adidas Tour. Shoes.
Yeah, I like the Spider.
I like the Spider as well.
On the size 12, if you're listening out there.
From that country?
I believe they are. Yeah. They've surpassed France now.
Correct.
Here's Wigginton, one of those Canadians, with the layup and one.
The Clippers, and something we learned about Kawhi Leonard is that he knows how to keep things very close to the vest. So when did you find out that he was leaving the Raptors?
He's certainly not shy.
In transition, the steal. Bowman kicks it out. Jumper on the way, and that's Cash. Here for SummerLeague, also a native of Toronto. Played his high school basketball at Eastern Commerce High School. Perennial runner-up to Oakland Collegiate, my school.
It was interesting to hear Cassidy ask Nick Nurse what's his ceiling, and Nick being honest and saying, I'm not sure. I don't know what his ceiling is. What we know about him.
Phil Handy, we saw him on one of the floats, and he's another one of the guys that was a big piece of that coaching staff and the player development.
You're getting the night off because you're staying a little bit longer than I am.
Okay. Poole with a little room service here. At Michigan said that Poole has, quote, an overdose of swag. Gotta love a dude with a lot of confidence. An 88% free throw shooter on the season. Here's Poole up to Ware. Got time, 3 seconds. Got it off in time and got the bucket. Shooting. Nice catch, tough catch inside. Cross court to Ware from downtown, and well, that's what Ware does so in the G League.
39 games with him. It's becoming the norm for the big men to be able to stretch it, right?
Yeah. Hernandez with a nice Boucher with a nice bounce pass, and
boy, there's a lot of contact. Successive possessions where both guys I think thought they'd be at the free throw line, and Ware's now knocked down a couple.
Ware passed up the 3 that time after knocking down the last 2. Boy, great find out to the 3-point line, and the bucket.
Eyes on him, that's for sure.
Nice ball fake, and the bucket goes. Is back playing defense on a torn ACL.
And telling Steve, I just need a minute.
Just let me work this out a little bit.
I've got a torn ACL, but I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. Evans with a nice scene last February. He spent the season with the OKC Blues of the G League. Well, that's a good-looking shot by Evans.
Jacob Evans.
He actually started the game for the Warriors last year. Played in 30. And Poole with an education in anticipation. Thomas into the corner. Good find. Boucher not shy on the corner 3. Tipped up by Solomon.
Great work.
Missed a second one. Boucher had his back. Went a little bit too high for Boucher. A little bit too high for about everybody. Great ball movement. Lawson out top. Drills the 3. Got it a little bit too deep. Corner three, good. 4.
Goes on to thank them for helping them anytime they were in need. Says to Russell Westbrook at the end of it, you know what it is, love you.
Hernandez couldn't find him, and here come the Warriors the other way. Poole. Butter. Jordan Poole.
Said about D'Angelo Russell, right?
Right.
You know, but I'll say this to you, you know, it was interesting to start the year last year. Steve Kerr, we were talking about he had wanted to maybe switch things up in one-on-one circumstances. So certainly I think the staff has the ability to adjust to their personnel. I'll be curious to see which way they go.
And Poole drills another 3. 18. Walden hesitates. Nice stick back underneath. Catch and shoot 3. That one a little bit strong. Was looking for the foul call. I'm not sure Wigginton even touched him. Thomas with a great in and out dribble, and he drills a 3.
Done to change Kawhi's mind, and he simply said no. And he said, you can't blame a guy for wanting to go home. And he said that's what Kawhi actually texted him today as he told
him. Stuff, huh?
And we do a piece on SportsCenter about, you know, we want to get you to trash talk. And not a single Canadian would trash talk, except Mark Jones. I know you'd be pretty good at it.
Well, I have an American passport. Lloyd with a nice crossover. Lloyd cuts it back out to Boucher. Well, it had to happen. Up there still.
She's been doing work. Liver pate, poutine, you name it.
Okay. Up in La Belle Provence, as they call it, huh? Thomas with the mid-range. Here's Ware. Great cut and pass by Evans. Willie Green getting a great opportunity to move.
He was the Golden State Summer League coach last year. If you talk to Steve Kerr about Willie Green, he just raves about him. So congrats to Coach Green.
12-point lead for the Golden State Warriors. Looking for their first win of Summer League here. Smiley-Geach, not Smile.
What did he finish, 4 for 18, I think?
Something like that, And Smiley-Geach hits the deck. Boucher punching it home on the break. Lloyd with the drive. Finds an open Thomas. Great ball fake. Putting Cash on the mid-range right to Boucher. And this one is cooked, glazed, and sliced as the Warriors win it 80-71. Jordan Poole, the rookie, with a big night in victory for the Raptors. Pardon me, for the Warriors. They win it 80-71. Summer League action.